coming.
Look, you can use the songbird to bring the whole damn thing down. Destroy the siphon.
And that's what you want.
It's the only way we'll find the truth. About my finger, Comstock, everything.
This is it, guys. This is where we're gonna figure out everything, I guess. So let's do it.
Tear it down. Tear it all down. Whistler! Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control! He's coming!
No, he isn't.
Where is he? Where is he?
It's okay. It's all right. I'm here. Just let go. There you go. There you go.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry.
Wait. We're in Rapture.
What is this place? Elizabeth?
It's a doorway. One of many. This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway? Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here?
Wait.
Down here.
Wait. Wait. Oh my, this is where the ah!
Over here, Booker.
I know. Shh. If you have never played Bioshock 1, you are totally not getting the shivers right now. This is where you start in Bioshock. The Blatosphere. That's what we... Oh,
this is where we have to go.
This is where we can get out.
What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
I'll have to show you.
You will have to show me.
Probably gonna regret this.
We're going... Oh yeah, we are going down to the... What the fuck are we doing in Rapture?
City at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
Just as dumb as a city flying in the sky, right?
Thousands of doors. Opening all at once. My God, they're beautiful.
What, the stars?
You don't suppose that this lighthouse is the same lighthouse as in...
Come on. Come on, it's this way.
Like, it's the same lighthouse across all 3 games? No, this does look...
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just couldn't see it.
I don't know what to believe.
See? Not stars. They're doors.
Doors to
everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
Lighthouses. Lighthouses are the doors to what exactly?
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different, all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. Sometimes, something's different, but yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
What if we don't want that? Can we go to another one? Nope. No, okay. Well. So what's in here?
Look.
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it does. Because it has. Yes, it will.
There's so many choices.
And they all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Booker. We've already been.
My God, they're over there. We are over there as well.
Wait a minute. I know this place. I was here. It's been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasting.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No. No, I don't want to.
You already did, didn't you?
I want to point out that this is the song that Elizabeth sang in the inn when the circle becomes unbroken. And hey, let's make a circle. I'm just pointing that out because I know some of you will. Also, you're the guy that drowned me in the beginning of the game.
Are you ready to be born again?
I am.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the Lamb?
No!
Jesus! Wash
From the
this
blood of the
man
Lamb.
clean. Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again.
No, you're just gonna drown me again.
What are you doing to it? Get off me! Get off! Son!
You didn't go through with it.
Think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? We'll open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here. This way.
For a second there, I thought Blood of the Lamb would be that we would kill her or something shit like that. That would be terrible at this point. Might still happen, though.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yes. The girl for the debt.
What debt? Is that a...
Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? There was no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
Do it. Time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock.
This baby. No, I'm just gonna...
What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
You're a bad man!
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
Oh. I remember. But I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
Can't.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to...
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the Prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
DeWitt, bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. This is your last chance.
Hey. Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
It's a Comstock.
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
It's ready! Go!
No! No,
Shut
no, no!
down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the
Anna!
machine now! Do it!
Give me back my daughter! No!
Oh my God!
Anna! No. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
She's gone, Booker. Anna's gone. You shared this room
Anna
with your
DeWitt.
regret for almost 20 years. Until one day, a man came to you, offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
I told you it would work.
We already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna. Sorry, Anna.
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
Should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Wipe away the debt. Use the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See? He's starting to put his story together.
Wipe away
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well, the brain adapts.
I should know. I lived it.
Booker, wake up. Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
Notice how it's exactly the same as before. Wow, I'm like totally overwhelmed by everything. Anna is Elizabeth. And we sold her.
Are you sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember.
Are you ready to leave behind all
You're
that
not-
has gone before? Wipe the slate clean.
Who are you?
Start
You
anew.
chose to walk away,
Washed
but in
the
other
blood
oceans,
of the Lamb.
you didn't. You took the
Do you
baptism.
hate your
You were
sin?
born again as a different man.
Do you hate your
It all has to end, to have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crab.
Smother, 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 smother. Before the choice is made, before you are
And
reborn.
what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. I'm both.
So that was Bioshock Infinite. Excuse me while I'm trying to piece together what just happened in the last 10 minutes. I know that usually I do the credits talk right after I complete the game, wherein the impressions of the game are fresh in my mind. But in this case, it's about 2 hours since I sat and watched these credits the first time. And that's because it has taken me 3 weeks to complete this game. I had some work issues, like I mentioned earlier. I had some work issues that took up a lot of my time and my energy for like a week and a half, where I didn't play Bioshock. That means that there was a lot of the things that happened in the beginning of the game that was a bit fuzzy, and as it's going to turn out, those things are really important for the plot. It's not enough just to say that, okay, well, Elizabeth is DeWitt's daughter, and then ended at that. We need to understand what happened, and you know, if you've been only following my Let's Play throughout this whole ordeal, then chances are you have forgotten as well what happened a month ago, or whenever I started this Let's Play. So I have done the required research. I've looked at my old episodes. I've read, I've seen videos by other people. I have, you know, pieced it all together, and I've written it out. And I suck at doing post-commentary when I want to say something, when I know what I want to say. So I apologize for that, but this is important, and this is just the icing of the cake. I put the entire transcript of what I'm about to tell you in the description below, if you want to carry along, because I suck at reading out loud. So, if you didn't understand this, then here's the explanation. In order to tell you this story, we have to start at the end. At the last sentence uttered, I am both. Booker DeWitt and Zachary Hale Comstock is the same man. Booker DeWitt fought at the Battle of Wounded Knee. When the war was over, he's offered redemption in the form of a baptism. But Booker DeWitt rejects the hand of forgiveness and flees to New York, where he lives a life of debt and guilt. But in another reality, Booker DeWitt accepts the baptism and is reborn a new man, Zachary Hale Comstock. Comstock leads a religious life, one where he seeks to redeem mankind. One day, Comstock meets Rosalind Lucis, a quantum physicist who invents the technology necessary to create Columbia. Rosalind also discovers an alternate universe where the male version of herself, Robert, resides. Together, the Lucis twins create a contraption that allows people to enter another reality and to see the future. In Comstock's future, he sees an elderly Elizabeth standing on top of a skyscraper in 1984. From this he makes the prophecy of, "The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man." Mountains of man being the skyscrapers of the future. Sadly, because of his work with the tears, Comstock has become sterile, so he's unable to bear a child. But through the tears, the Latisse twins find the alternate reality where Booker DeWitt lives. Biologically the same as Comstock, but not sterile. In fact, he already has a child. Robert Latisse goes to DeWitt and blackmails him to deliver his daughter Anna in return for wiping away Booker's debt. When Booker changes his mind, he tries to get his daughter back, and this is where Anna's pinky is cut off by the tear. Sorry. This is also what gives Anna, or Elizabeth, the powers to manipulate the tears. Comstock builds the siphon to subdue Elizabeth's powers and to exploit them for evil or whatever. He has his wife killed because she's gone crazy, and he orders Fink to kill the Latisse twins, but because of their knowledge on quantum physics, they're able to remain alive, scattered across the possibility universe. They're given a chance to right their wrongs. They bring Booker to Columbia. He's been living a life of torment after giving up his daughter, and he has branded her initials AD into his hand. The Latisse twins pulls him into a reality where he's not supposed to be, causing his mind to fabricate a reason behind being there. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. He forgets about his daughter. Comstock has foreseen the coming of the false shepherd, so Booker is apprehended when the police notice the AD in his hand. He escapes and tries to make his way to Elizabeth. Booker rescues Elizabeth, and they both go to the Hall of Heroes to get the shock jockey Vicar, and here we learn from Captain Slate about the Battle of Wounded Knee. We are told that Comstock was at the Battle of Wounded Knee, but we can't quite make the connection between Comstock and DeWitt. I suppose we just assume that Comstock is telling the story differently, which is what Slade is so pissed about. They use Shock Jockey to steal the First Lady's airship, but when Elizabeth knocks Booker out, he's found by Daisy Fitzroy, the leader of the Vox Populi, who forces him to help overthrow the weapon stealer, Jeremiah Fink. While doing this, Elizabeth transports us into a different reality, where we have already succeeded but where we have died. Fitzroy sees us, the not dead Booker, as a threat to the ideal of her dead Booker DeWitt, which is why we have to kill her off. We get back on the airship, but we are attacked by the songbird, because Comstock statues are set to play a tune every time Elizabeth is near, I guess. We escape, but now we must get to Comstock to put an end to him once and for all. During the journey through this departed town, we learn that Elizabeth is not Comstock's real daughter, how he became sterile, that his wife thinks Comstock had an affair with Rosalind Latisse, and we learn that Comstock had Fink kill the Latisse twins. Songbird kidnaps Elizabeth. We get her back, we raid Comstock's airship to kill him, and to have a way to escape. When we finally meet him, he tells us that he has known the truth from the start, and that he should just have told Elizabeth everything from the beginning. But we still can't quite make the connection. Thanks to future Elizabeth, we are able to control the songbird with the musical notes C, A, G, and E, and we use the songbird to destroy the siphon. Doing this destroys the musical device, but it has released all of Elizabeth's powers. Because of this, we learn that the realities of Booker DeWitt and Zachary Hale Comstock both originated from that same moment, the baptism after the Battle of Wounded Knee. In one reality, Booker accepts the baptism and becomes Comstock, and in another, he rejects it and becomes the Booker DeWitt who will suffer the fate of being dragged through this entire infinite loop over and over again. Elizabeth understands that only by killing Booker right then and there can she stop the events from unfolding. Booker never becomes Comstock. Comstock doesn't live to create Columbia. Anna is never born, and Elizabeth ceases to exist. The end. I don't think I need to tell you that I thought that Bioshock Infinite was an awesome game. It was so mind-bogglingly such an amazing experience. There was a few things that I would like to have changed a bit. For one, I didn't like the battle music. It was always the same, and it was very intrusive in my ears, and maybe that could have been changed a little bit. It was a pretty steep learning curve as well. I mean, I tried juggling everything, like using 5 different vigors in every fight, and all my weapons, and managing Elizabeth and stuff like that as well. And that was pretty difficult. once I got to a point where I say, okay, I'm just going to use this one weapon and this one vigor for this fight, and then maybe switch in another vigor, it became a lot easier. So the game actually had too much good stuff in it, I feel. Not that that's a huge point. I mean, the game was really great, and obviously some of the strong points were the graphics were amazing, the plot was mind-blowing, and the characters, the AI was just fantastic. I've never done any game where you had somebody you had to take care of that actually took care of us in to the extent that Elizabeth did in this game. I thought it was refreshing to have a character that actually helped out. She was hardly in the way. Once or twice she did block a doorway, I guess. But most of the time, she just hung back and helped out finding items through different realities whenever she could. I thought it was cool that she was just, you know, if you would turn around, she would just be standing there looking at something or leaning against something else. And she's a very well-made character. Obviously, the plot was very, very deep. It took me quite a while to figure everything out. But that just makes me appreciate it ever so more. And I hope that, that you can too, now that, you know, you got this little explanation of it. Anyways, guys, I thank you for watching my Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the game. And for the rest of the credits, I'm just going to show this little tidbit that the game has to offer. It's a nice little video showing how one of the more central songs in the game was made. Until next time, see ya.
This is fine. It's that one line I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. Yeah. Went back
home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home. See, but then now it's too short. Now it's one too short.
Yeah,
Because then it goes, what a home. So here, we'll play it one more time. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home so sad and lonely. And then it's missing the next line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the second, that's the third, that's the fourth. But then, and I don't think that's supposed to say lonely.
Quite lonely.
We'll get the actual.
Nothing else.
This is great. I think more games should put this in.
There are loved ones in the glory whose dear forms you often miss. When you close your earthly story, will you join them in their bliss? Will the circle be unbroken? like slowed down a little bit. So
What? Are you just gonna stop singing?
You do that.
Otherwise, it was like. Well, otherwise, there's just like an abrupt ending, right?
All right. Well, what I want to do. You guys are really, really, really good. What I want to do is
Make it 8 worse.
I want to take the tempo down a little bit if we can, and sort of start by finding, like, Booker, if you could just be sort of like picking away at the beginning first, and then sort of start to play the song, and maybe then you guys kind of find the tempo together a little bit. I want it to feel you guys are so excellent and professional.
Yeah, no, it won't be like that.
I want to make it sound like, you know,
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and
Right.
Eric Clapton in a session. So
He gets Eric Clapton, I get Sheryl Crow.
John, who do you want, John?
Rip. Yeah. Joplin.
Ex-Tina?
Britney Spears and Seal.
I thought that was great. That was a nice little part of the game. Where they sit down and play. Oh my god, there's more!
Anna.
Anna?
Anna? Is that you?
Oh.